Before anything else, I am going to mention that this video is censored on YouTube, so if you want to see the complete version of it, you better go watch it on Rumble, Odyssey or X. It's finally revealed that this game is woke. Now, it might not be to the extent of other games of this day and age, but it is not what the developers and the fanatics of this game were selling it as, which was a completely anti-woke game. It's just not. This game is a typical bait-and-switch tactic that is commonly used by scammers or by ideologists that want to destroy societies. So, the director of the game, Daniel Vavra, just revealed that there is actually an homosexual scene in the game, and the guy thinks this is funny. He says, "So after the leftists cursing me at Nazis for 10 years, now Nazis cursing me at Jews because Saudi Arabia made one to ban Kingdom Come Deliverance because of the homosexual scene. Hahaha, very fucking funny." Now, this isn't how it started. I am not going to go through every little thing and detail, but here are some curious things that happened before all of this. We have this post from Lenny Lee Kursova that reads, "I highly recommend playing this game, deeply impactful on so many layers." And the post says, "Tell me why it's available for free throughout all June in honor of Pride Month. As in past years, we ask that you give your money to trans creators, trans inclusive charities local to you, and trans people in need." So this person, Lenny Kursova, is a game designer and voice-over director of Warhorse Studios, meaning this person worked in Kingdom Come Deliverance too, maybe even in the first one. If you go to this Lenny Kursova profile today, now it appears like this, and now, as you can see, she's a female, and the profile says former game dev and voice-over director on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So it's a woman, and this is one of the reasons games were woke. Women are retarded, they are literally like children, and all modern women are leftists to some degree. All of them are feminists. Try to tell any woman they shouldn't be voting since they have no obligations to their countries, and they will go apeshit on you. They all enjoy the privilege they have gotten from feminism. With that being said, it's not surprising that a woman can and will influence woke agendas in the space they are in. Women are hosts of the woke mind virus, and weak men around them pose no threat to the dissemination of this woke mind virus. There is also this post of someone named Dr. Fusalpuli that I am not going to read, but basically just tiptoes around the quote-unquote diversity topic. He dances around the issue with very sloppy moves because we know that all he's trying to do is gaslight the community, and what he's really doing is preparing people to accept blacks in the game. Now we have this screenshot of a conversation that happened in 2015. Daniel Vavra says, "Yes, you can, but you said there are no women at all." And then Nathaniel Snowblower responds, "No, I said you want to keep women out of your little game. Can you really play as a woman? Every review I seen says no." And Daniel Vavra responds, "There are no reviews. The game is in development and will be for quite some time. And yes, there is playable female characters." And then he responds, "And there are gay people as well, and a lot of strong female characters." Now, back in 2019, the studio was bought by THQ Nordic, and they are trying to say that this is all the fault of these companies. No, people. While it could get you more garbage, and it certainly influences a bit, there are two facts about the situation. And number two, the original game was woke already. Now you may say, "No, it wasn't woke, dude. They literally made a DLC that makes you play a woman, and they only made it to appease the criticism and not because they fucking care, my guy. No, it is because they didn't want their psyop to be discovered so soon, and you fucking idiots and fanatics drank the fucking Kool-Aid." Remember the screenshot before? And there are gay people as well, and a lot of strong female characters. The original game also had homosexual topics, as shown in this clip. This clip was shared to me by Kato Deter on X, so thanks to that guy.
I've heard that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
Yes. You can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am?
I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
Apparently, Warhorse Studios is giving special support to LGBT channels on YouTube. Basically, there were tons of massive red flags, and to be completely fucking honest, this shit was woke from the start. The first game already had this stupidity in it. Now, a few days ago, some screenshots were shared by some people on 4chan, and these screenshots are of a black guy in the game, and then a rumor surged about the game being banned from multiple countries, and we have been waiting for a response to these concerns, and the developers were radio silent. These pics of this black guy say, Musa of Mali is my name, scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary, similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver with gold, but in our country it will never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey, and we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning. As you can see, it's the typical we are better than you whites, we even treat women better. It wasn't until a specific guy questioned Daniel Vavra about his silence in a particular tone and sharing some screenshots about Daniel's origins that the game director talked for the first time with an ad hominem attack and avoiding to actually answer the question. To be fair, the guy was a National Socialist sympathizer. The game also lectures you to not be an quote-unquote anti-Semite. And we have this dialogue between two characters that I don't know that reads, in times of uncertainty, it is always the sons of Israel who are the first to be stricken. Basically, before the first comment I shared with you of the director, they were just gaslighting and doing appeal to fanaticism posts, asking for blind trust in them, and it's not that his comments on Facebook are an actual admission. So after all this dancing around the issue and people asking questions, what did they do? They created a new quote-unquote code of conduct for the Steam forums and put an Asian woman with her own sweet baby in group to create it and enforce it. Basically, they went full damage control on their Steam discussion forums, and obviously this code of conduct condemns whites and portrays any white nationalism as evil, and obviously they protect their fucking minorities. Before I finish the video, let's see how the members of the studio look like. What do you see? No? You don't get it? Well, let's look at Larian Studio. What do you see? Still nothing. It's the women, my guys. They are a primordial force of wokeness and cultural Marxism. You need to remember, they went for the women first. They have brainwashed them with feminism for almost a century now. They are one of the strongest hosts of cultural Marxism. Gaming is a male space. Weak men enable these modern women, and look at society nowadays. It's completely pussified. Don't be mistaken, guys. This was a Trojan horse from the beginning. This is one of the strategies that they used to gradually switch your morals and political views. They wanted you to believe this was a based game from a based studio, but even back then, the game was already infected and infecting you. This time around, it was obvious they were going to push you a bit harder. This is also why these quote-unquote based, quote-unquote right-wingers, grifters on X, on YouTube and Twitch play defense for this type of shit, because that's their fucking job, to influence you, to make you change your mind, to lower your guard, and bit by bit be more open to these ideas. Be careful who you follow, and always be critical of them. Never allow the fanaticism mental disorder to take over you, because you will completely lose yourself.